What's going on, guys? You got your local ham sandwich here, bringing you another locals feature match. We got Kashtira Orcust Mekk Horus on the right, Tony piloting that, and then we've got Rescue Ace Diabellstar on the left, piloted by Fat Tony Yugioh. Tony's gonna start with the Kashtira Fenrir there, searching Unicorn. Shuffling up here. And he's gonna go for the Sacred Sword of 7 Stars to banish and draw 2. I think that's pretty smart. Get the Fenrir off board so you can actually summon the Unicorn, although he's going to be met with an Imperm. So he can't search. He's gonna go for a Sacred Sword again, but it is illegal to do that. It's a once per turn, so we're gonna correct that there. All good. And then special summon the Scareclaw by banishing the Unicorn. And we're gonna go for the Shangri-Ira here. And then I believe pass turn. Got Tony gonna draw a card, go for the Wanted. Get the Diabellstar. And then Tony's gonna respond with the Shangri-Ira getting a Fenrir. I'm gonna go for the, I believe that is the Prosperity. Going for 6. Thinking on the 6 there. Be real careful with what you mill if you're going to go for a very extensive extra deck combo. Super Poly, Imperm, Ash. Looks like, I think that's Rescue, and I forget the other one. He's going to grab the Imperm now. Imperm the Fenrir so he can't counter him. It's pretty smart. I think that's probably his only interruption on board. Doesn't know if Tony has any hand traps. Diabellstar, going to grab the original Sinful Spoils. And we're going to activate the original Sinful Spoils, getting rid of the Diabellstar for the Hydrant. Hydrant effect. Gonna grab. I'm thinking here. So Tony has no more interruptions, so as far as we know, anyway, it looks like he got the Preventer. But yeah, Tony has no more interruptions, so kind of banking on just full combo here. Link Karibo into Preventer, and then to Emergency. To grab the Turbulence. Bring back the Hydrant, Turbulence effect, get the 4. The Rescue, the Alert, the Contain, and the Extinguish, that's what it is. I think send the Jet Synchron, go for the Baron. And he's thinking on the Rescue and the Alert, I believe. I think he's going to try to go for the... He's going to go for the SP here. Baron SP, SP banish the Shangri-Ira. Attack the Fenrir. Pretty good board we got going here. Tony's going to draw a card. And he's going to scoop there. It's been a bad hand. He didn't see the rest of his engine. He only saw the Kashtira part, so one can only assume he didn't draw very well. Something like that. I'm going to start with the King's Arc from Tony, discarding the World Wand to send the Imseti. And then Move Man. Discard to get the Keb. Looks like Keb. Summon both. I think we're going to go for the Zombie Vampire. Yep, Zombie Vampire effect. Imperm. Not going to let us special summon much more. He did. Looks like went for the Scareclaw Kashtira to send the Happy. Bring back Happy. And pass. Looks like Fat Tony drew a Imperm. Go for the Preventer again. Grab the HQ. Go for HQ. And then summon the Hydrant effect. Excuse me. Well, let's say he's grabbing the Turbulence. Doesn't have any guys in graveyard yet to summon it, but I think he'll get there pretty easily. I think we'll go for the SP again. Yep. Banish the Sark. We go for Happy effect to shuffle back. Or add cards to hand, I think, actually. So it looks like he stole the Hydrant. Thrust. And we're going to move on with an Ash. So he's thinking on the Ash. Not sure what he has to prevent the Ash, though. So yeah, that's going to resolve. Set the Imperm, and pass. Gonna go for Zombie Vampire effect again. Thinking on that Imperm. Doesn't want Tony to special summon a lot here. And then we'll go for the SP in response. Just get one of those level 8 bodies off the board. Looks like nothing but spells and traps from Tony. Gonna grab the Preventer. His only option, unfortunately. Go for the Sark. Discard the Hydrant to send. Looks like Duometef. And he'll just be able to summon all the guys back. Besides Happy. Happy is banished. But Duometef has a lot of active attack. And Fat Tony has no monsters on board, so he's thinking here. Trying to see if he can get any way out of this game on board. But I'm gonna go to the next game. Alright, next game here. I believe Fat Tony's gonna want to go first here. Definitely make sure you guys comment below what you like about the video, what you didn't, where you think I can improve. Any decks you want to see, we got a pretty wide variety at locals. Any other content, all that kind of stuff, just leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff, really appreciate it. Looks like the Prosperity for 6 got Ashed. Normal summon the Ash for the original Sinful Spoils to get the Hydrant effect. Probably gonna grab an Emergency if I had to guess. Could grab HQ though. I'll grab Preventer. I think it's Preventer. And then we're going to droll. So we're going to go for Link Karibo, Preventer, and SP as usual. Bring back the Hydra. Go for the Dark. And then get the Turbulence to get the 2 Rescue Aces in Grave, and then the Effect Veiler on the Turbulence. Bunch of hand traps. See, what Fat Tony doesn't know is that Tony actually side decked all of his hand traps. He doesn't main any of them. And he happened to see 3 of them in his open hand. Looks like it's just a loss of the Dark there for the Evenly. And then Unicorn, still got the starter. Cash player has always got the starter. For, I believe, the Birth here. I'll go for the Theosis. Either one I think works here. Theosis target Unicorn for Fenrir effect search. I'm gonna guess it's Rysard. Yep. Overlay into the Shangri Era. Let's Special the Rise Heart effect. Banish the 3. I think he banished the Big Bang, I believe. He blanked one of the zones. Excuse me. If he could blank more zones, that'd be great, so he could block the Turbulence, but I don't think he's gonna get to blanking more zones, unfortunately. And then we do go for the second Shangri-Era. And then pass the turn. Yep. Standby phase, getting the Unicorn. Got Tony on one card, looks like. And although he can activate the Turbulence again. Banish the Simple Spoils. Looks like he's gonna get Yep, the Jet Synchron. Okay, he's gonna try to go for probably a Baron here. Since the Hydrogen is already in circulation. Switch to attack. Attack into the Fenrir. And then in main 2 effect, alert, rescue, contain, extinguish, hold jam. Again, Tony didn't get to block more than one spell trap zone, so he does get all 4. But since he activated an effect, he is going to bring from the extra of the Baron. He knows he has the Jet Synchron, so he can't use that now. And then we're going to blank 2 monster zones, since these spell traps are already being occupied. Thinking here once more. Pass turn to Tony. Shangri-Era in standby phase. I think we'll get negated though. It's also going to pop the Unicorn. Doesn't want another rip or another search. Looks like Tony switching Shangri-Era to attack. I think he'll go for a Zeus here. Yep, take a bunch of damage, but get that Zeus, get all the rest of those cards off the board. It's pretty smart here. I think his hand may be suboptimal once again. I'm not quite sure. He's going to set 1 card. 2 cards. Yeah, it doesn't look like he had any starter plays. But those could be good interruptions. Just standby phase, get the Fenrir back. A lot of thinking here from Tony. Gonna attack into the Fenrir. Still thinking on that alert and that rescue. Standby phase once more. Shangri-Era just sticking around. You can see why Fat Tony attacks the monsters instead of the regular monsters instead of the Xyz, but it could also be worth it to get rid of those so we can't keep recycling monsters. Fenrir effect, banish the Turbulence, blank another zone. He attacked with Zeus and passed turn. Prosperity once more. Not a lot of extra cards to go around for Fat Tony. He went for 3. Turbulence, Airlifter, I believe, and Nibiru. Grab the Airlifter. Or maybe that's Preventer. Can't quite tell. Always getting mixed up anyway. Summon the Rescue Ace Monster, get Emergency. see. And we're going to go ahead and Zeus here. I was thinking on those spells and traps, but I'm going to get those sent. Emergency grab the... Big thinking here. Trying to make sure he's got a target for it. Oh, yep, gotta get rid of those blank sounds too. Yep, I'll send the one guy that I can't tell which it is. I guess Airlifter again. Unfortunately not an encyclopedia on any of these cards. Gonna set a monster and pass. Set effect to search. So he sent Keb with him, so he's already automatically got 2 level 8s. Extra cards in hand as well. Summon Girsu. Girsu effect. Sending the Orcust Nightmare. Into Girsu to spin the face down. It is Jet Synchron. The Gold Sark. And met with the Rock. Extra stats there, it's probably a very big rock. But he did discard the Cheerleman's Kashtira to get 1 more guy. He's going to get happy out of it. And then banish the Orcust Nightmare to send the World Wand. And then banish the World Wand and bring it back. 2 more level 8s. Big thinking here. I'm just going to attack into the rock so he can trigger the... He may want to trigger the Gold Sark. And then he'll go into Galatea. In the main phase 2 looks like. Set the Crescendo, I believe, so he has 1 interruption on board. And he'll pass turn. Got Tony with 2 cards in hand, I believe, maybe 3. A lot of resources used up, a lot of the banished pile going for the map, although I do believe here, or the wanted rather, he has sighted out the other Diabell star, so he unfortunately cannot resolve this, and I think he'll scoop after this. So guys, definitely make sure you like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you liked, what you didn't, what I can improve on, and what decks you'd like to see from locals. Catch you next time.